Good to see all of you. Uh, the vibe has changed. We are doing this meetup after a long time. We have been doing React and React Native meetup since 2016, I guess, or 2015, Saksha? 2016, yeah, somewhere around that. And the crowd used to be huge. I can see the impact of COVID and also Diwali. And that's why we have a lot less people here. But yeah, is it my slides, Sana? Okay, cool. So yeah, welcome all of you to React Native and React Meetup. I'm Sanket, founder and CEO at GeekyAnts, and we have been running this organization for quite a while. We are 500 folks around that. We are pretty active in React Native space, and not just React Native. We do a bunch of other frameworks too, and also backend as well. I go by the handle Sanket Sahu. You can go ahead and follow me. And you might know me from this, the van that you might have seen on Twitter or somewhere if you're active. So yeah, and this is a picture from React India where I was a speaker, and we got quite good interaction and good talks there. Yeah, and as Sana mentioned about native base, which is our most famous UI component library in the React Native and React space. We are close to 20,000 stars, and we have been uh, around for 7 years. This was the first UI component library that was ever available for React Native. In fact, the time when it was announced, the React Native for Android itself, within a couple of months, we launched a very basic version of this. And now this is at 3.4. So yeah, if you're using it, would love to hear feedback. If you're not, go ahead and try it out. We have launched the next version of this, which is with a different name. We call it GlueStack UI. Uh, and this is just not for React Native. This works for all the platforms. So you code once, and it works for Android, iOS, and web, and without the compromises. So how many of you have used, say, Tailwind here? Most of you? Most of you, yeah. Any other component library that you guys use? Shatsian, okay. Shatsian is more of a template, uh, but the component library is Radix, and the styling engine is Tailwind, and design pretty good. Sorry, Prime React. Okay, interesting. And Chakra UI, MUI, all those things. This is similar to that. GlueStack UI is similar to that, with one catch, that it works for all the platforms. So why not use it? So we have a VS Code plugin, we have a Figma UI kit, we have premium templates, the performance, accessibility, everything is like super cool. We have worked really, really hard all these years to make it like the best library. Great. Let's talk about the React ecosystem and the buzz right now. The first thing is server actions. Have you used server actions? Anybody? With Next.js, yes, yeah, because Next.js announced it before the React team could do, and there was some sort of debate on Twitter as well going on, right? Does that hurt you? No? Okay, cool. Any remix users here? Okay, looks like you use everything. Okay, great. Next.js, obviously, Next.js users. Okay, do we still use create React app? No. Okay. Cool. So server actions was announced recently at the Next.js conference, which was earlier released in Next 13.4, which is weird. But this takes React into a total different world, wherein you are not just working with server side rendering, but you're also adding actions and doing functions. So these functions can be added into your React code itself, but with a bit of bundler magic, it is stripped out and it stays on the server and it is not shipped to the client components or the client bundle, which is super cool. You can mix and match. Feels like we are back in the PHP days, no? Any PHP users here? Okay, cool, cool. A few, I can see we have aged, but anyway, then we have Next.js announcements around how they optimized package imports. And on the React Native side, there was an update on Create React Native Library by Satyajit Sahu. So He is the guy behind React Navigation, and he works on bunch of Expo related things and also works at Callstack. Then Fernando also announced Solito 4, which is a set of tools and library that can be used for universal app development across web and mobile. Great. And yeah, I think Sana already mentioned this. We are the world's largest React Native meetup group with, I think, over 7,000 members. But yeah, many of you are online and a few of you are here. But yeah, world's largest. And yeah, there was an announcement at React India. We are doing a conference. We call it the Geek Conf. It's happening in Berlin. But yeah, there is a little video going to play. So we are doing a conference on full stack. We'll have backend, front end, React, and other stuff as well. It's happening in Berlin next year in the month of May. We are thinking of May end, somewhere around that. So I would love to invite you all. The CFP is going to open in a week, so apply for talks, and I hope to see you there. If not talks, probably participate as an attendee, or if your companies would like to sponsor, we are open for that as well. Great. Pretty excited for this conference. And yeah, we at GeekyAnts, we have been working with different companies. We are community partners with Vercel, GitHub, and bunch of other companies too. So yeah, that's a brief about GeekyAnts, about the current state of React Native, and over to the agenda. We have 4 amazing speakers today from different companies. We have Anurag from Deals Plus. We have Mukul from Zen Duty. We have Shikhar from Dimag AI, and Sakshay from GeekyAnts. So can we give them a huge round of applause and welcome them? Yeah. Great. I'll hand it over to Sana. Thank you so much.